stop the music, music, music. Please don't stop the music. Hi, there you are, guys. Welcome to our show. Cowboy and myself here chatting with awesome artists from our LGBTQ2S plus and allies. So, yes, music. What a beautiful gift. And even more so, I have been relying on music more than ever to keep my mood elevated during these times. So, who knows better about music than someone who's been making the community, and especially women in our community, dance for many fantastic years? I am talking today to the awesome DJ Dallas. Let me bring her on, everyone. Hello, darling.
Hi everyone. Hi Antoine. Mwah, big kisses today.
Hi, love.
Beautiful
You're
day to be
always
alive, isn't it? Just
you're
fantastic.
always lovely and positive and cheery and bubbly. So let's have some fun with our audience.
Okay, I'm
Uh,
in.
so let's start with, we know DJ Dallas.
Yep.
You've played so many places in the community, but let's introduce the community and other viewers around to Dallas the person. Who are you?
Oh,
Where were you born? Married?
uh-oh.
I know you've got dogs. You love dogs. Okay, so go ahead.
Um, okay. So I don't want to offend the newfies by saying I'm a newfie because I've heard that's not politically correct anymore, but no one's ever given me points for being a politician. So I'm from Newfoundland. Left there when I was around 20 years old. I love the Newfoundland music. My mother loved to sing. My dad was a very uneducated young man who could, he's smart as, he's just like an arrow. He could play a comb. He could play any instrument using wood, tools, things in our kitchen. So music was around, although as a kid in Newfoundland, I wasn't encouraged. But I did. I jump up on rocks and I would sing. I would sing in my bunk bed. I've always been very shy. However, I always wanted to sing, so it's kind of weird. And there's half of me that's an extrovert, and you've heard that introverted extrovert, whatever. Well, you know what? I'm an introverted extrovert, or vice versa. And moved here to Toronto when I was I was 19, and started playing music shortly after, just based on the fact that the owners of the bar that I was going to, maybe I don't know why, they just saw me and they saw how much I loved it, and they said, would you consider playing?
Wow.
And I did play. So that's the music part of me. And now I've always wanted children. I'm crazy for animals. I hate to think of anyone, man, woman, child, ant, dog, chicken, any animal suffering. So I really I support and advocate to my limited abilities for animals because they're my favorite. So music, family, friends, love, music, animals, music, animals, music, animals. That's me. And I am married, been married for many years now. I'm a serial monogamous, so hopefully this is the one forever and ever, because who has time for that? Who has time for all that other stuff? I want one woman forever, and that's it. And I've been a one woman, well, okay, I can't say that. Guys, I'm having a glass of champagne to get loosened up, and maybe I got to lose. But so anyway, I'm married. I have a son. We have 2 dogs, 2 cats. We're waiting to buy a beautiful farm property that may turn into a commune, a village, God willing. We can bring all the people in who are forward thinkers, want to collect with me, Dallas, not DJ Dallas, although she shows up. My wife and I we want chickens, animals, we want to do our own vegetables, we want to grow our own food, and we want to grow and develop a little small community on our property. So that's the long range plan. So, I'll be in rubber boots and what is it called? Those little one-piece women's dresses that just have no shape. Anyway, I'm going to grow in the rubber boots and a a one-piece
Overall.
dress.
You know what? I did not know that that's your plans. Actually, wonderful plans. Good for you. You know
It's
what? You
been my
just gave
plan
me.
for many years, many years, and
That's
we're one
beautiful.
year away. 1 year
That's
away.
awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
I can't. Hopefully, you'll invite everybody up for a big party.
you know it. Yeah.
Uh, you also just gave me a hint on your character. I did not know you're a Newfoundlander. Is that's the right one?
Oh,
Uh,
I used to buy the bills of boats.
uh,
Never build a boat, but I
I
sail them.
I love Newfoundland. I found them so much. Being Arabic myself, I find them the closest in Canada to back home. The attitude of the very much friendliness and the policy of door open to all strangers and
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
I love that. I love that
But we're
spirit.
quite
So
saucy. We don't take your shit. Like we're saucy too. We're very friendly, but we ain't taking your crap.
actually, there's a comedian. You just remind me of something. There was a comedian ages ago who did a little bit about Newfoundland. That there was a study done, and apparently they're the horniest people in
About
Canada.
sex. Oh, I can't speak for everyone else, but I'm down with that. Woo!
So let's talk about the last thing you have worked on, or something you're working on currently, and by that I mean those fabulous get-togethers that you're doing for people. So
Well, you know what happened is that I did my last on-site in-person party. I think it was March 14th. I did
okay,
that with beautiful, fantastic, one of a kind Sarah Smith. And we did a party for the gay community in Hamilton because I've kind of been um, wanting to bring the party to people who can't come to Toronto prior to this live stuff. But now I've got people all over the world coming. But we wanted to go out there because I had a lot of people used to come to Cambridge when I was out there from Hamilton. So Sarah
okay,
and I have done fantastic parties together. She has her peeps, I have mine, and then we share. And then she opens her people's minds to me and vice versa. So we did that one on February 14th. I mean, March 14th. Then March 28th, we were supposed to do, like DJ Dallas, we, my wife and me, whatever. We were
uh-huh.
supposed to do another a meshing of talent with Brave and Crazy, Sam Pollard, Susie. So we were supposed to do that on the 28th. And then what happened was that got canceled because we were right on the edge with the 14th. People were saying, I don't know if we're going to come. And we did, and nobody there got sick. Amen. Because
Nice,
Jesus wants to carry that guilt, right?
yeah,
And so we, on the 28th, I was feeling mournful because we had spent a lot of time planning this thing. So on the 29th, after being depressed on the 28th, I said, oh, well, I'm going to cook a Newfie dinner. And then I just said, well, I've got a lot of friends who want to learn how to cook our Jigs dinner. So how
okay,
about we just do a live video and share? That was March 28th, 29th. So I just opened our kitchen. Me and my crazy wife started day drinking. And then we just started playing Newfie music. We dressed the part. We cooked the food. And we shared our table, our dinner, our cooking experience with our friends on the 29th. However, I was very drawn to the music as I am. And then I said, why am I doing this? I'm a DJ and a real estate agent. I'm not a cook. So then anyway, I said, well, let's do one more favorite dish because everyone had fun of French food. The next weekend, we got dressed up like whatever French people are. So we got
uh,
decorated our house like France, and then we cooked a dish, and we played the music, put the clothes on, did the French moustache. We had some fun in the kitchen, and then everyone tuned in for that. However, here's where it got lost, Antoine. We forgot about the food. We just started dancing. We're like, oh God, it is so right. I am not a chef. I'm barely a cook, but I love music. So we just started dancing. And then we realized our friends at 5 p.m. were in their living rooms dancing with us. Then I
aw,
said, I'm shy, even though you don't even believe that. I said, why don't we try to just play music and share our party with our friends. So the following week, we did an in-our-house dance party where Chrissy and I, we had some friends sit in. We had, can you see the Gordons? So we brought the,
I think that's
oh,
brilliant what you're doing.
she lost her head. So we brought in the Gordons because they're our audience. So they sat by and watched us just do our foolish stuff, right?
You're
And so we had our
hilarious.
first dance party. That went over really well. Then the next week we did it again, and my wife gets, the drinks dinner, and next thing you know, we have parties in our house all the time for our friends.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this for years where we put on hats, we wear wigs, we do costumes, we do karaoke.
Karaoke, I know your favorite thing.
It's free flowing, Antoine. So I said, well, why don't we just do that? And there was no one here though. It was just us two. So it's hard to play the music, put the costumes on, do the drinks, do it all. But so now we're doing this online fun stuff for just our friends and our community.
Okay.
And that's what we're doing. So we're keeping it intimate for now. We may share it. We're getting a lot of people asking, can I share? And again, because the world, as we've seen, there's trolls and haters, and I'm very sensitive. I'll get my feelings hurt pretty easy. And then if I'm drinking, then I'm going to come out with my boxing gloves on and pound someone.
there should be honestly, there should be no reason in these challenging times for anyone to hurt anyone's feelings. We all should be mindful. We all should be mindful. I've been dropping by all the parties of anybody who's getting creative and doing things online. I remember watched you for a bit cooking some white salt fish, maybe.
Oh, I did that. That was my third show. Yeah, wow. I didn't even, can you believe it's been so long ago, like 2 weeks that I forgot? So yeah, and that's a salt fish and brews, and that's a Newfie Celtic East Coast.
Okay. You made me very hungry. It looked very delicious.
Well, it's kind of very salty. It's super fabulous. And the fact is, I never even ate it when I lived in Newfoundland. My mom had to pick the bones out of the fish, and she had to de-crunch all my lobster. I was a little finicky when I was a kid. And but yeah, Chrissy ate like plate after plate after plate. So I really love to cook. I absolutely love to cook.
You strike me as somebody who would be a great hostess and somebody who loves to cook.
Just have fun. We just have so much fun here in our home. We have fun in the bars. But the difference is, Antoine, is that I normally go in, I have my booth, I'm way back here. Yeah. And I count on everyone interacting with each other and then enjoying the music. So the music creates the atmosphere, but everybody comes together. Yeah. In this kind of forum, there's no atmosphere, and everyone's got to focus a laser beam on me. Yeah. And that is, it's horrifying. So, but
we'll help you loosen up. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? This is helping me listen. I said my wife's not around to make my drinks. What can I drink that's easy? Oh, champagne.
You know what? So you're teasing me. I need a glass of wine soon. But I can have my guests being silly, but I kind of have to keep an aura of professionalism while I'm doing it.
Okay, I got you. I'll take care of that.
I'll be hitting the glass after this.
Perfect.
Okay. When you're back to doing what you do, which is creating parties, tell me something interesting about what you do, about the work that you do for the community that interests you, that has made you continue doing it for so long.
You know what? I had just said this to somebody last night in a message. I think I said it in a message. And I kind of leaned into this a little bit earlier in my conversation as to what I see being different when I do my parties online is that the people stay connected. The people look forward to connecting. The community has a heartbeat. And I was very very sad when I wasn't contributing to the blood pumping through it, you know, and when I wasn't offering a place for these people to go and connect. And
I, lo- I love that
people,
line. The community has a heartbeat. That's a
yeah,
beautiful line. Nice.
and I think that I it's so ingrained in me, Antoine. I started in my mother's home in the bedroom on a Saturday night. I'm not going to tell you the rest, but
Uh,
I'm not going to talk about the after party. But I would have as many people that could fit in that bedroom in my little tiny bedroom.
okay.
And I didn't even think of this until a friend wrote me the other day after one of the dance parties. And she goes, "Oh my God, Dallas, remember when we were 16? Remember when we were 17? And
Uh,
I would fill my bedroom with people. We would play the gay men's dance music because the gay men had a scene in Newfoundland more than the women. The women were kind of peripheral. We'd show up,
uh,
but the men owned the scene.
okay.
And I started these dance parties for the only lesbians I knew in Newfoundland in high school. And we would all come to my bedroom, and
Nice.
then we would all go to the bar. And
Okay.
then on the weekends, on the daytime, we'd be in my bedroom playing music. So it has connected me and my friends. I've never been in a closet. I've always been just who I am, and I happen to be a lesbian, and I have always happened to be one. Um, Never be any big coming out party or story with anyone. That I have no coming out story. I've been out since pretty much inception, but I realize the importance of that to my friends and I from when we were 14, 16, 18, 22, and even when I moved here to Toronto and I started DJing. The DJing was a piece of it, but the music at home was also important too. And we filled our home. When I was 20, 21, 22, we filled our home with people who wanted to dance. So,
Aw.
and share the music. So, you know what? I'm telling you, if not for the music, I have people come to my dances who are uh, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and now in their 80s, right? Woo, hi, cowboy. So now,
Spicy.
so
Hey.
now I had someone actually who was 85 not go to bed until I did on Saturday night, right?
Oh wow.
So when you can cross when you can cross 8 like generations, and when you can bring joy to those people, so that's what's interesting to me, is that we cross everywhere and we bring people together, and why they come is the music. It's the
That's beautiful.
darn music. And I bring them that, and I've kept them connected on Facebook with our live videos when everyone was scrambling and fearful because they lost something. They lost a piece of who they were and their ability to see their people, right? And I'm not going to belittle it by saying it's like when dogs go to a dog park, right? But I think of that, like, look when a dog sees another dog, they lose their mind. Look at
Yeah.
us when we get to be with our community. Look at the enrichment in that, the sharing, the validation. This
No,
is who you are. This is where you belong. We are your people. And
thank you for keeping
that's
it
what's
going.
interesting, is that we are our people. That's it.
You can I was going to ask you to give me something insightful about music, but you kind of, in a roundabout way you did. Music brings us together.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
That's that's the power of it.
And you
In
know
in
what?
Yeah.
I play, who knows? And that's the whole point, Antoine. I don't know. I have never, ever, ever had a playlist. I
Oh
go
really?
into that club and I look out there and I see the people and I go, okay. I actually, Antoine, you don't even know this. Are you Arabic, Arab?
I am Arabic, yes.
Okay. I actually have music in my system for you. If you ever show up, I've got your music already and I've got your name in my file that I'm playing stuff for you if you ever show up.
Wow. You know
That's
what?
what
I,
I do.
I kind of gathered that because I've heard of your sets all of a sudden, including Latin or
Absolutely.
yeah, okay. All right, that's a beautiful way actually of doing it. So you just
Everybody gets what they want when they come to a DJ Dallas dance party.
that
Absolutely. I
do you
care.
feel that you have to develop a knack for reading the crowd?
You know what? I'm sorry to say it's like any gift, and you know what? I'm not tooting anything, but what I've learned is that my that you can't develop something. You know, I can't even draw a cat. I can't develop that to draw a cat. So I can't develop a talent that doesn't already live inside of me. So that is why I've survived in this business since 1987. That's
Wow.
why I'm thriving now, and that's why my life is enriched, because I am known for my ability. Listen to these crazy dogs. Can you hear the crazy dogs?
It's okay.
They're
I love
insane, right?
dogs.
This is why we're in my house, right? I'm like, shut up. But this is what you can't develop a read on people. You're either intuitive or you're not. You either get it or you don't. You either can tap in. And I'm definitely someone who oh, it's my son. Hi, darling. They're gone down the laneway to see your dad. Maybe he's letting him out in the laneway. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
But so if you read a crowd, and if anyone was to ask me why I am successful, if I am what was successful,
Yeah.
I would say it is that singular quality or trait of mine, is that I look in that crowd and I care that your needs are being met that night. So Antoine shows up thinking I'm going to go to a party. He walks in the door and all of a sudden he's hearing some Arabic music and he's like, what? She's got that?
Nice.
I
Wow.
anticipated the need, and I anticipated your joy and your desire, and watching you go, what? You are running to that dance floor and you are celebrating, and you've been celebrated. You are authenticated, you are validated, you are celebrated, because I have given you something that no one else has, because it matters to me that you are represented on my dance floor.
That's very inspiring work. Thank you, Dallas. I,
Oh,
I, I, re-
absolutely.
I really appreciate somebody who loves what they do this much that they pay so much attention to how it
The
makes people
little
feel.
things. Yeah.
Beautiful. Who's your favorite singer? Do you have a favorite singer?
Please pour my more champagne.
Yeah.
It's gonna pour another glass. Go ahead. Pardon?
Do you have a favorite singer?
I don't know if there's one favorite, but anybody who is energized,
Okay.
right? So you've got people who are I will say that I do love Jennifer Lopez. I will say that, but I love Billie Holiday, right?
Okay.
So in each genre, I kind of have a favorite in that genre. I love Michael Bublé.
Okay.
I love AC/DC, right? I
You love a
love
good singer.
Duke Wellington and the big band, right? If you come to my house and you have a favorite, you bet I'm going to be playing it and I'm going to know it. That's it. I know music from the 1930s on. Country is my personal favorite
Really? You like country? That's
that's
awesome.
got a little duality with disco. But in my home, country and disco is what I play. On the dance floor, when you show up, I will play house, reggae, disco, funk, calypso, Latin. I'll throw
Arabic?
country, whatever. Who you are is who I am at that point in time. So people think, oh, she likes this. No, you like this. You like this. That's what it's all about.
Other than what you're doing to have some fun and keep entertained and keep people entertained, how are you spending your time during physical distancing? Are you keeping safe? What are you doing? How are you handling the shopping? All that sort of stuff.
Well, I don't know if this is kind of like going to sound arrogant or whatever, but not much has really changed here in our home. My son's invisible, and he's always invisible. My son, we never see him. He's a mole man. He lives downstairs. We've got an apartment down there. We'll probably run our dance party on Saturday in our party room that we planned, but he moved down there. On the way home from work, my wife goes and grabs little miscellaneous items. I'm like, I'm not, don't get the bad connotation of hoarder, but I'm a bulk shopper.
Uh-huh.
So I have everything I need here. Long before this pandemic, if anyone who knows me, I can live in this house with the doors bolted for 6 months and I'm solid, right? So I do most of my work as a realtor from home.
Oh, you
I do
do.
most of my work as a DJ from home. And as a parent, my son is here, like I said, invisible. He just grunts and wants food. My wife still works. So we've decided if someone, she's already out. We took a little bit of a while to kind of get her into safe practices,
Okay.
so that I feel safe when she comes home. But we've dealt with that. We've watched all the videos, how to come home from work, how to shop. We spend hours washing our food. It's hilarious. We actually play music while we're washing our food, so we can make it a fun thing. Otherwise, it's just a troublesome. So when she comes in, we're excited now because I know I'm not going to get to kiss her until like 7 minutes. Like, we don't kiss when she comes in the door.
Uh-huh.
She takes her big thing off that she's wearing a suit from here to here. She leaves
Okay.
that at work, and then she leaves everything in the porch. I don't see her for 7 to 10 minutes after she comes back and after she's ready. So she's doing a lot of the work because she leaves the house more than me. I'm in essential services as a realtor, but a lot of my clients have kind of backed out and backed down. A lot of my clients are investors, so we're kind of sitting on everything, and any of the projects I had planned for, any of the work I had planned, we've put on pause. So
Okay.
there is no work as a realtor right now, except one large project that I'm working on. All the other things are kind of in the background. So we're being very safe. But Antoine, I've gained 13 pounds.
I've been feeling that too. Not you. I've been feeling that with me, not with you. But
You wouldn't be feeling it with me because you're not here, but my wife's feeling it with me. But such it is. I've gained 13 pounds in it because I've been making bread. I've been saying, if we had to survive, could we? And so I'm doing everything as if it's the last, I don't know, the last yard. So I make every kind of bread. I'm cooking. We're doing insanely imaginative or things that we wouldn't have done before. And I think it's fantastic. I've actually been
I
looking in. Go ahead.
I've what do you call it? I've kept up being healthy, but I've noticed also that I've been breaking my normal a lot more, eating a lot more breads, drinking a lot more wine, having a lot more dessert, having a lot more chips. I guess you kind of want to feel that safety of the comfort things that we
Comfort.
know.
Comfort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and food is comforting. So, well, hey, we've got time after all of this to dance on the dance floors and shed
Right.
all the extra waste. Speaking
Yeah.
of dancing and singing, I've been asking every guest to give me their best try at singing. I will a verse or a part of "I Will Survive." And you love your karaoke, so you have no excuse whatsoever. Oh my
Oh,
God,
come
I
on.
swore.
Well, I love karaoke, but usually it's people who are drunk listening to me, right? So people say, "Oh my God, you never sound more fabulous than you do right now."
But I'll be quiet so you can take it from here.
Okay, hold on. I got a little treat for you.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I was strong. And I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go.
I love it. This is so much fun.
Woo!
Yay. Thanks for the microphone and the setup and everything.
I don't really have the mic on. It's a prop.
Oh, as a prop.
Whatever you hear, you hear. Yeah.
It was lovely. Thank you. I'm gonna say our goodbyes. I'll be with
Okay.
you in a second. Catch up with our full past episodes of our regular talk show from the last 6 seasons on YouTube. Actually, DJ Dallas was on one of those episodes in the past, so try to find that one. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and like our Facebook page, which, by the way, is on facebook.com /join us on the couch. We can't wait to get back to filming live at Buddies and Bad Times Theater. Hopefully, we will see you in the audience. Dallas,
Yes.
any last words for the community, for the viewers, for your fans, for everybody?
I want to say if you want to find me on Facebook, DJ Dallas Rocks, I think you might be able to find me on that one, or find me under Dallas No. It's not Noftel, because Noftel's reserved for real estate. So Dallas No, which is an oxymoron because I'm all about the yes. Yes to everything. Yeah. So I hope to see you guys. If you want to find me on Facebook, DJ Dallas Rocks, you can find one of my pages. I have several of them. Just request, because protecting the gay community has always been important, because I'm old school lesbo here, and we were never safe. We may be safer now than ever, or not. We'll see how everything all pans out. But please join me on Saturday at 8 p.m. for my DJ Dallas dance party with my wife and I and the Gordons in our home. And have your cocktails ready. Party with us on Saturday night. And thank you very much, Antoine, for inviting me to be part of your show. I've really,
It's
really
always a
enjoyed it.
pleasure. You're always delightful. Everyone, I will provide a link to Dallas's appropriate pages on the description of the video. With that, keep up the good work, everyone. Stay safe. Keep up physical distancing, and take care of yourself and your loved ones. I wish
Absolutely.
I wish I can hug you, but at least I can send you a virtual hug, and I can't wait to hug everyone when we're back from this.
Right.
So I love you, Dallas. Take care.
Okay. Love you too. Cheers, everyone. We'll see you on the dance floor. Mwah.
Hey.